Hello and welcome guys. A car or automobile is a wheeled motor vehicle. Car came into global use during the 20th century and developed economies depend on them. The year 1886 is regarded as the birth year of the modern car, when German inventor Karl Benz patented his Benz patent motor wagon. Cars became widely available in the earlier 20th century. One of the first cars accessible to the masses was the 1908 Model T, an American car manufactured by the Ford Motor Company. In this video, I will tell you about the 10 most craziest cars ever in the world. Number 10. Ferrari F12S Modulo. We start off our unbelievable list with a car that was developed to be as fast as possible and so has quite an uncommon design to make it that way. The Ferrari F12S Modulo is very low in order to be as aerodynamic as possible, and it succeeds. This race car can reach a top speed of 350 km per hour. Although built back in the 70s, it still looks quite futuristic today. Unfortunately, it never went into production. The F12S Modulo was introduced as a concept car back in 1970 by Pininfarina. It was a mid-engine two-seater that used a V12 engine from a Ferrari race car. Only one was ever made and it could sort of run. Number 9. Iso Isetta. Next we have the Iso Isetta. It's a cute little Italian car with a big door which opens at the front because there is a lack of material after World War II. Small vehicles were very popular. It became famous when BMW built the Isetta on license, and it was the first car to achieve a fuel consumption of 3 liters per 100 kilometers. The three-wheeled car is very efficient but not very fast. During its production run from 1953 until 1961. More than 160,000 Isettas were produced. Number 8. Stout Scarab. The next car looks like a bit like the Isetta, but is longer and has 4 vehicles. It is considered as the first minivan in the world. It is not a very big car, but despite that, it is fitted with a Ford V8 engine in the back. It was designed in the early 30s and cost 4 times more than a luxury Chrysler Imperial of the same era. Only 9 examples of this minivan were built and only 5 still exist today. Number 7. Nissan S-Cargo. This Nissan looks a lot like a snail. It is a small commercial van which was built from 1989 until 1991, and its design was inspired by the Citroën 2CV Fourgonette. In the short 2-year production run, Nissan produced 8,000 S-Cargos, but only for the Japanese market. Number 6. Messerschmitt KR200. This Messerschmitt is called a cabin roller in Germany, which means cabin scooter. It is a 3-wheeled bubble car for 2 persons, one in the front driving and the passenger sits in the back. It was produced from 1955 up to 1964 and 40,000 units were sold. This Messerschmitt holds a speed record. The cabin scooter reached a top speed of 103 km per hour. That's faster than any other 3-wheeled car. It is designed by Fritz Friend, an aircraft engineer. Number 5. Peel P50. To continue in the 3-wheeled car trend, the 5th spot on our list goes to another one, the Peel P50. It's the world's smallest car, weighing in at only 59 kg. Although invisible, it can reach a top speed of 61 km per hour. You can easily pick it up and turn it around by a special handle due to its light weight. You could even park it in your office. Only 47 of these micro cars were built in this world. Number 4. Amphicar Model 770. We continue the list with a car with 4 wheels and 2 propellers. What propellers? Yes, this car can drive on the road and sail on the water. It is watertight and features a flag and navigation lights. It performs well in the water, but is very expensive to produce, and for that reason, only 3,878 Amphicars were made in just 7 years. In 1961, Hans Trippel began production of the Amphicar 770, the world's first commercial amphibious car. Number 3. Bondbug. The Bondbug is a small British 2-seat 3-wheeled automobile, which was designed by Tom Karen of Oakley Design for Reliant Motor Company, who built it from 1970 to 1974. In total, 2,268 bugs were produced. Today it is estimated that 150 to 200 still remain in road legal condition worldwide in different garages. Number 2. Davis Divan. The Davis Divan is a three-wheeled convertible built by the Davis Motor Company between 1947 and 1949. The length of this car is 183.5 inches and the width is 72 inches and the height is 60 inches. There are only 13 Davis Divans built and 12 of them still exist in this world. Number 1. General Motors Firebird. A few other weird and wonderful cars were built by General Motors just to show what they were capable of in terms of technique and design, namely the Firebirds. General Motors was inspired by the world of aviation and their designs have a lot in common with fighter jets. The cars were powered by the same big gas turbine engines which also powered fighter jets. The cars were very unstable due to the high power, so it was difficult to test them. Thanks for watching. If you guys like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and write down in the comment section which car you like the most out of these 10. Thank you.